Hey there, Peshkwa. Good to see you again. Let's go ahead and speak with you. And yeah, this is of course, since we're about to see the coronation, we should wait until I have dressed appropriately. It wouldn't do me well to not be present in a military uniform. And of course, knowing that we found the Golden City, of course, what better to wear than Twin Adder Gold? So let's go ahead and speak with Peshkwa. Upon speaking with her, several cutscenes will play in sequence. It is recommended that you set aside sufficient time to view these scenes in their entirety. Let's speak with her to take on the level 95 main story quest entitled Dawn of a New Tomorrow. Peshkwa is beaming at you.
Welcome back, and may I congratulate you on Wuklamot's victory in the rite of succession. It is our great honor to host the comrades of our future Dawn servants. Such a grand journey has doubtless left you fatigued. Please relax and enjoy your stay.
Thank you very much. Sometime later. Since we just chill out on this evening, we hear the door knocking. Who could it be? Oh, hi there. Surprised to see me. I suppose it's only natural. Well, it's good to see that you made it all the way back there, Kona. May I come in? Sure. Want me to cotate to another? Why not? And so? I haven't properly thanked you. You want to thank me? But I wasn't on your... I wasn't on your team. I was on your sister's. That my sister was able to realize her potential is testament to the quality of our traveling companions. Particularly you. For that, you have my heartfelt gratitude. I appreciate that. I only did as you might have in my position, or... Yeah, Wuklamot did all the work, I was just moral support. And so now what happens for you? My primary business in calling is to deliver a message from Lamati. As you well know, after the Ascension ceremony, she will officially take up the mantle of Dawn Servant. Oh, hey man, hallelujah, good to see you. Thanks so much for coming to pay me a visit, I really appreciate it. Yeah, you arrived just in time for the main event. I hope you sit back and enjoy it. She has expressed the desire for you to accept a post within her administration. I'm afraid I can't do that, while making no mention of me. Oh, really? Well, I guess you have your own business to tend to, right? You needn't decide immediately. My sister will broach the matter with you again after the ceremony. Whether you continue to assist Lamati or not is up to you. That is all, if you'll excuse me. Yeah, I think you're better off doing your own thing there, Kona. You will become someone irreplaceable to her. As her brother, I acknowledge that with no little jealousy. But believe me when I say that I only hope that you will stay by her side. Only for as long as is necessary. But we're pretty much getting to the point where that's no longer required, is it? And thus it arrived. The day of the Dawn Servant Ascension Ceremony. And thus a massive crowd gathered in Tuliolol to bear witness to the coronation. But I'm sure many people here, knowing full well that they were riding their hopes on others.
As befits the changing of Dawn servants.
Yeah, lots of people here were expecting one of the three others to win. Wu-Clamant was well and truly the underdog in all of this. And meanwhile, we see something that will be unveiled.
It's starting.
Yeah, someone coming out on a balcony to address a massive crowd. He's not the Pope, but they love him in a similar way, I guess.
The Dawn Servant!
Look! He's here!
The head of reason is resting again. Thought he'd grace us for this occasion at least.
Yeah, he does that all the time.
People of Tuliolal, you honor us with your presence. For on this auspicious day, we witness the dusking of one era and the dawning of the next. The succession of Dawn servants. But I've talked for long enough. Allow me to present the claimant, whose determination, wisdom, and compassion guided them to triumph in the City of Gold.
Come forward. It's not who you thought, but will you still love her?
My daughter, Wu-Clamant.
They will love her. Look at them cheering. Heck, there's even a Viking skull clap going on.
Huzzah!
People in Iceland would be proud.
Long live the Dawn Servant! Long live Tuliolal!
Well, what do you have to say? They're all here for you. You're their new leader.
Growing up in this city, I used to think I knew all there was to know about Tuliolal. But my journey showed me how much I had yet to learn about the cultures, histories, and aspirations of this nation. Through the time-honored Ihana, the Hanuhanu taught me how they nourish and cultivate both the land and their bonds with visitors. And with their alpacas and tradecraft, the Pelupelu showed me the depths of their patience and fortitude, to know when to push through and when not to push your luck.
And even Tobli and Moblu are here amongst the appreciators.
From the Moblins and their artisans, I gained insight into the power of creativity, that it is when we are filled with passion and bolstered by the support of others that we produce our best works. I was moved by the history and hopes of the Yokhui, who believe that death isn't the end, that we live on so long as we're remembered. I felt joy and harmony in Yaktel when I tasted Shebruk
Of course
Bibil,
you would.
the dish that marked the beginning of peace between the Shebral and Mamurja after centuries of warfare. And I felt sorrow in Mamuk when I met with those who placed their faith in the promise of blessed siblings, and for this were burdened with great suffering. Through the understanding we forged, I'm hopeful that they will find what they seek through friendship and community. For we are all Turali.
Understanding with Mamuk? What sorcery did she use on them?
Yeah, it's called love. And who else is here? Yeah, surprised you're here. Yeah, even Big Boy Bakul's standing among everyone.
All of which is to say that, as I've come to know our nation, I've seen the ways in which we thrive, and the ways in which we still struggle. Some in Kozamauka must resort to banditry to survive. A faction of Yokhui still cling to dreams of conquest. Not everyone lives in peace and plenty. And there's still so much of Tulihyolol I don't know. Places I haven't seen, and people I haven't met. That's why I hope to keep learning about and from you, that we might build a nation where everyone knows happiness. Because if there's one thing my journey has taught me, it's that your happiness is my happiness!
And they approve. And thus we get the Kingdom Hearts theme that no one expected.
I say mine, but the Dawn Servant doesn't need to be a single person, does it?
Wait, what? Yeah, and everyone's like, huh?
Oh dear. What is she doing?
Oh, Aaronville. Wait, where are you going? Hey, you're just gonna throw yourself off the balcony?
My father led Tulihyolol to prosperity by the resolve and reason of his 2 heads. But my one head can only get us so far. To further change our nation for the better, I'll need someone else.
Who would you have in mind? You're not gonna ask me, are you?
Someone with the knowledge and insight that I lack. So what do you say? Be Dawn Servant with me, Kona.
Really? Yeah. And he's here too. Just out of nowhere, like, what? Yeah, no wonder she didn't mention you before about her future plans. She was dropping this surprise on you. This probably still doesn't make any sense to him or anyone else.
Ramachi, are you certain?
Absolutely. You take reason, and I take resolve. Together, we make a full Dawn Servant.
Well, that's one way to think of it. And you did make it to the end. And what about you, big guy?
You'll have no objections from me, of course. But mine is not the approval you need.
Yeah, you need theirs. You doubt they'll give it to you?
During my time abroad, I experienced the benefits of foreign technologies, some of which I introduced to our nation. Dirigibles now soar the sky in the south, while locomotives traverse the land in the north.
What's with these guys?
I was convinced that by imitating foreign powers, we could assert our strength and thereby deter invasion. Yet despite my intentions, I failed to understand what I was too eager to cast aside, and the very people I wish to protect. My own journey has taught me that culture isn't a hindrance to progress, but a shared value that binds us, connecting lives and generations.
If only other people understood that too.
With your blessing, I vow to help Tulihyolol prosper in a way that honors the hopes and heritage of all her peoples. my esteemed predecessor, would accept nothing less. For ultimately, I harbor the same wish as my sister. To give you cause to smile. That is my heartfelt desire.
Yeah, I guess we have accepted the arrangements. And what about you two random guys? Yeah, they seem to approve of this as well. Yeah, more Viking skull claps. Which brings us to this unveiling.
Glad this didn't go to waste.
You mean this could have gone awry if he said no? And so what do we see? I'd say that's quite impressive looking.
This is the Lay of Legacy, the part of the Tulihyola saga where you and I become the next Dawn servant.
Good heavens! Don't tell me this is what kept you so busy ahead of the ceremony.
I can only imagine how the Masons had to keep it secret.
Just so you know, I didn't decide this on a whim. After reflecting on all we've been through, I realized it was the only answer.
The big guy comes down from the
With
balcony
this,
too.
both my brother and I have worthy successors. He would have been proud.
Would have been. Yeah, why did you say would have been? Does that mean that...
Of course you knew. It's been 3 years since my brother left us.
3 years? And it took you this long to find a successor? Yeah, he wasn't merely resting.
It cannot be. The head of reason is no longer with us.
You have a new head of reason, though.
Oh, tragic tidings.
Yeah, why had it for so long?
I didn't want to believe it.
I'm sorry I never told you. We wanted the people to rest easy until our successor could be chosen. Planning the right was my brother's final duty. He was determined for it to serve the nation's best interests, and labored nigh without cease.
What really shocks me is, how did they keep that dead smell away for so long?
And then he died, forcing me to do the actual work. A sneaky bastard. But he did well. I have to give him that. The outcome speaks for itself.
And so...
Though not quite to the original script, your new Dawn servant rises.
Or in this case...
May they shine resplendent, and their rule bring light ever greater to Tuliolol.
Yeah, even though we have a dead head in our presence, the crowd is still willing to cheer and skull clap. That's not creepy at all. And so, later that night, let's go ahead and speak with Crowd to complete the quest.
Clamat was brilliant up there, wasn't she? The part with the second promise was surprising, but between the two of them, I dare say our new Dawn servants will be capable of anything. The future of Tuliolal is bright indeed.
I agree. So we'll go ahead and take our 1,061,000 experience points and 1,120 gil. And of course, 2 new Dawn servants. But earlier in Yaktel, you know, looks like the Jabrar is finally starting to be able to speak peacefully with the Mamul Ja. Yeah, look how happy they all are. Bridges are well indeed being mended. Something that our 100-plus-year-old explorer can
Changes in the
appreciate.
air, and it's all because of our little firebrand. Every Ilmer father's daughter, that one. I'll be watching where you steer this nation, lass. With what time I've got left.
Yeah, because you don't have much of it yourself. It blows my mind that you're still around after all this time. As it did for everyone when you first made your presence known. But for now, it's time for him to head on home. But... oh no! That is going to be a problem. Yeah, with what little time he had left. No kidding. So yeah, for those of you who thought to yourselves, what the heck are we gonna do for 5 more levels of this game? Because we now already have our new Dawn servants coronated. Well, how's that for a start? By killing off the 100-year-old Rogan and Explorer. Quite the way to end the evening, isn't it? So that is how we will end proceedings for this evening. So yeah, we may be here with the crew, but as we've learned, there's gonna be more going on. Because hey, something's got to fill the story for 5 more experience levels. And so I hope that you guys will join me again next time when we do exactly that and get the second half of the story underway with our 2 Dawn servants now officially coronated. So I will rejoin you guys back here again on Thursday, and we will proceed to see what adventures we're going to be taking on next. So, thanks, Hallelujah, for coming to say hello. I'm glad that you were able to get in contact with me, and I hope that you'll be able to bring some new viewers my way, and I hope to find out what progress you can make with that. And so, with that, I'd like to thank everyone for watching the continuation of Let's Play Final Fantasy XIV Dawntrail live here on Twitch. See you guys back here again on Thursday, and we'll find out for ourselves what happens from level 96 onward. So, thank you very much everyone for watching, and until next time everyone, may you ever walk in the light of the crystal.